is cultural communication. So basically, we all know what communication is, which is sending and receiving of information between two people. And what is good communication is a question that Edward Hall kept on asking. He wrote the article Culture Matters, and he said that cultural communication maintains that culture is undergirded by communication. Thus, cultural communication is a basic building block of leadership, because we all know that different cultures have different kinds of communication. Like Asian cultures is more high context, and Western culture is more low context. Cultural communication has 4 variables. The first one is time and space. This one is split into 2 parts. Time is seen as a reflection of progress, so they don't see how much time you take, but they see like how much progress you have made. East, they have seen as unlimited continuity, so they don't have a limit for time. You can do your work at your own pace as long as you get the work done. Second is fate and personal responsibility. This one basically is a description of how much we see ourselves to able to change. Like if we see different people, how are we able to change with people from other cultures? And we encourage our children to kind of learn this, because we don't want our children to be the same with everybody else, because we want them to learn the different cultures we have. The third one is face and face saving. Face means related to self-respect and how others see you. So basically, it's mainly your personality and how people perceive you. Face saving prefers to avoid confrontation and disappointment. So basically, you're saving yourself from being confronted or seeing something which will disappoint you. The last one is nonverbal communication, which is emotional touch and physical appearance. Very important in high context cultures, because, for example, in Asian cultures, we tend to speak really low, and we tend to have more emotional touch, and our physical appearance is different, so we tend not to talk as much as Western culture. So I have an example here, like for Asian cultures, the typical characteristics is bow as greeting, talk softly, respect elderly. For Russian culture, it's the importance of family. They are very proud of their own culture, of their own country, and music is a big part of it. Latin culture have really large family, and they're really close, and same as the Asian culture, they respect their elderly. They have a strong patriarchal structure, and they have a class system which is determined by their economics and their skin color. And lastly, the American or the Western culture, we all know that America is the melting pot of a lot of cultures, and fast food was created here, so that's why we have McDonald's all over the world now. And technology is a big part of the country, and sports are important, like baseball and football. And that's my work exciting. Write down the code here.
Where's it?
Oh, it's there.
Oh. I know.
Because it has J500 and then the letter O, so I was thinking people might get confused if I write it. All right.